Good afternoon, I'm Shawn Yao and this is One News Now. Police and soldiers will be deployed across Metro Manila to enforce the unified curfew hours starting March 15. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Metro Manila Council Chairperson and Parañaque City Mayor Edwin Olivares said that NCR mayors unanimously agreed to implement curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. The policy will initially last for 2 weeks. And Olivares said it is upon the LGUs to impose fines and sanctions against violators.
Nakipag-coordinate po kami sa ating kapulisan to our COP para po hindi lang po yung ating mga barangay tanod ang magmaman, meron tayong pulis na mismong make it a point na ito pong curfew na ito ay ma-implement.
The Health Department and the Food and Drug Administration say that there is no need to suspend the rollout of AstraZeneca vaccines. The statement came after Denmark, Norway, and Iceland temporarily stopped inoculation with the Oxford-made jab because of reports of blood clot formation among some who were vaccinated. But the DOH said these suspensions were just a precautionary measure while investigation is ongoing. Local health officials also pointed out that blood clots is not listed as a side effect by the European Medicine Authority or EMA. Both the DOH and FDA assured the public that they are closely monitoring all deployed vaccines. Let's check out some other vaccine stories from across the globe. Novavax's COVID-19 vaccine is found to be 96% effective against the original version of the virus. Late-stage trials conducted in the United Kingdom also show that the shot is 86% effective against the more contagious UK COVID variant. Pfizer and BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine is 94% effective in reducing asymptomatic infections based on real-world data from Israel. The vaccine was also found to be 97% successful in reducing symptomatic COVID-19 cases. And in Africa, charities are calling out rich countries for supposedly preventing generic manufacturers from developing COVID-19 vaccines for poorer nations. The group said that sub-Saharan Africa only received 0.2% of the 300 million vaccine doses administered worldwide. And one group is warning that prices of meat products could jack up as the Agriculture Department imposes a ban on poultry imports from the United Kingdom. Shaila Francisco joins us over the phone for the details. Hi, Shaila. What meat products will most likely be affected this time around?
Shawn, processed meat products including hot dog and canned goods, as well as chicken wings, may be affected by the price hike. This comes after the Agriculture Department signed an order banning poultry imports from the United Kingdom. Agriculture Secretary William Dorr ordered a ban due to the spread of the highly pathogenic avian influenza in the UK. The Philippine Association of Meat Processors say that this could lead to a 20 to 25% increase in canned meatloaf, luncheon meat, sausage, hot dog, and other processed meat. This translates to an increase of 25 pesos for the price of hot dogs and 5 pesos for canned meat. The group says that imports from the UK, as well as Germany and the Netherlands, which are also covered by a similar ban, account for 55% of the supply of mechanically deboned meat used as raw materials for the product. PAMPI says stocks may last 15 to 30 days mid-March. Some manufacturers have already requested for a price increase from the Trade Department. Meat Importers and Traders Association, meanwhile, says they've turned away new customers while some are rationing the supply. The group also warns Only Wings promo in some food establishments may not last long, as some of these rely on imports, and it will be difficult to find supplies for chicken wings, which UK has been an important supplier. Instead of a countrywide ban, groups are now calling for a zonal ban in specific areas affected by the bird flu. Processors also assured the DA that if the virus enters Philippines, it will die due to their strict processing of raw materials. Shawn, the DA said they will consider the proposal. For its part, the DTI said they will carefully study all requests for price increase in products before approving it. Shawn?
Thanks for that, Shai. That was Shaila Francisco joining us over the phone. And the remains of the slain activists in Calabarzon were finally released from the Antipolo Memorial Homes last night. But for Bayan Muna Chairman Nery Colmenares, this story is far from over. Apart from answering to why military and police tried to bar the release of the cadavers of the slain activists, Colmenares says that involved officials should face a probe as to why the serving of search warrants led to a bloody encounter in the first place.
The script is unbelievable, and they couldn't, as you mentioned kanina, they couldn't even know how many firearms were taken. I mean, the story from the PNP side has been blank until even tonight. So I guess the PNP has to come out clean na lang talaga. There was an offense. These people, in order to save the credibility of the PNP, will be charged in court because there was really kill in the situation.
Colmenares also pointed out that it is highly irregular how the police has yet to release a list of the firearms that they reportedly seized from the slain and arrested activists. But the PNP Region 4A says they are still consolidating this list 5 days after the controversial encounter.
Siguro po sa mga susunod na araw, ilalabas po natin yan, definitely. But right now, wala pa po kong hawak na detalye. So, our men naman po, before kinonduct yung simultaneous implementation of search warrant, may briefing naman po yan. And of course, as much as possible, gusto namin makukuha yung mga suspects ng maayos. In fact, out of 24, 6 naman po doon ang ating naaresto ng maayos. But unfortunately, we are saddened na nauwi sa armed encounter po. At siya nga po dito ay namatay po during the implementation of search warrant.
The Human Rights Commission has launched a probe into the bloody raids. Spokesperson Jacqueline De Guia says the PNP will have to come up with a more credible story since witness testimonies claim that those who were killed did not resist arrest.
Well, I wouldn't want to preempt the investigation, no? But based on the affidavits that, some of the affidavits that we got, some of the questions that needs to be answered is whether there was really necessity in the use of force. Because according to one of the affidavits that we got, there wasn't really resistance on their part. And they allege that the slain victims were not armed at that time.
Months in quarantine. 12 months of battling the coronavirus. 12 months of living in a new normal. This March 14, One News brings together the people who helped shape the way we lived in the year of pandemic. How have we managed? What we may have missed? Where are we headed? Some of the country's leading voices in the scientific and business communities face the nation as the Philippines balances public health and economy. Kumusta na ba tayo? A town hall in the time of pandemic. Moderated by Robbie Alampay and Cheryl Cosim. Join us live March 14, Sunday. We are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.